Good morning,
Hey guys.
and I want to welcome you all in because we're here. And yeah, House of X is here. And Scott has left me again.
Yep, he's
Me and
taking off.
Elizabeth is back here, but he's bringing us along because he's on his way to the ship.
Right.
Eddie has 50 some days before the booze cruise.
Yep.
And we have one day before we fly out. However, we did get a letter from Carnival saying don't proceed.
Yeah.
But then we got an email from Carnival saying, don't worry, it's all open again.
Yep.
So, they wasn't going to stop us from even getting on the airplane.
Yep.
So anyway, we got family to meet. To let you know how things are going here, I got allergies and I need my pump. And I gotta go get it so I can puff.
Yep.
Pass.
Not pass. I will not be puffing. Good morning, everybody who has joined us on the live stream and also the replay, especially Scott, who is joining us on location live from Amtrak. Good morning. How's it going out there, Scott?
It's good. I just got on the train. I haven't been on for very long. The train pulled out at 8:54 Eastern, so I've only been on for, I don't know, 8 minutes or so. We're at our first stop. Long way to go.
Okay.
So, my train is scheduled to pull into Penn Station in New York City at 12:15. And so then I'll be headed out to 33rd Street to grab an Uber and head to Pier 88.
Yep.
You got it all planned out.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
And we want to welcome everybody who has made it into the live stream and also the replay. If you're here for the replay, please type in the word #replay so we know you were here. But for those of you that are here right now, good morning and welcome in. First up in the chat was Eddie Lugo Studios. Good morning. Next up is Traveling with Tinkerbell. Next up is Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Next up is Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. And Rob is checked in with a cruise countdown, 58 more sleeps until the booze cruise.
Thank you, Rob, because I was wondering what we would have, what today's date would be.
Rock the Boat has made it in. Good morning. Bone Tired Travelers have joined us. Good morning. Next up, welcome to the party. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning. And let's see. Nettie and JT have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Nate the Great Podcast has made it back. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, he says, cruising, baby. Blessings to the chat.
Yes, thank you so much.
I know, that's right. Ahoy there, Captain Billy J. Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Captain.
And House of X says, OMG, wait for us.
I know.
I'm headed your way. I'll be at Penn Station, scheduled to be at Penn Station at around 12:15 today. So.
Yep. And let's see, Cruising with Keith says, have a great trip, Scott.
Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. And I've appreciated your vlog. So give me a little bit of insight. Oh, and I wanted to, for those of you who don't know, I wanted to update everyone. As of yesterday afternoon, I still did not have a room assignment on Carnival Venezia. So I was getting really nervous. It always just said to be announced. So I got on the phone with Carnival. And they were like, oh, don't worry about it. And I was like, See, that's where being a travel agent came in handy because I was like, no, I should be worried about it at this point. So I escalated it to a supervisor. Supervisor got on the phone with the ship. 20 minutes from I was supposed to have 1A. I was supposed to have a 1A cabin, and instead, now I have a um, um, uh, normal interior, actually ocean view cabin. Well, it's not ocean view. It has a window, but it's at the very front of the ship on deck 9, facing the walkway that goes around the ship on deck 9. So
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be noisy or if I'm going to get a lot of wind in the window and stuff from, a lot of howling sounds in the window from the, sea, because it's right at the front of the ship or not. But it's definitely an upgrade. I don't have to worry about being in a single bed or in a bunk bed situation. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, that's a good
That is,
upgrade.
it is, because it sounds like you got what we call a porthole. On the Dream class, they have porthole rooms, and we always look at those first because they're priced as the same as interiors without the ocean view added price. So those are the first rooms we look for.
Right.
We had
See,
Yeah.
for
Trippin,
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy about it. So,
for the
yeah,
NCL
see,
escape, we had a room like that and no noises or anything like that. It was, like a regular room, so it wasn't too bad.
Right, Eddie. It's
right.
like a regular room.
Now
Yeah.
it is, the walkway is out front. So like the walkway that goes around the ship. So it definitely will, have people out there, but I doubt it'll be
right.
too noisy. So,
It won't be too
So
noisy.
if you're your budget smugglers, be careful.
Yeah, because you got to keep your window closed, your
Yep.
curtains closed.
yeah.
See, Tripping with Kim and Scott have made it in. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
And happily ever Yaddy, welcome
Yaddy!
back.
Welcome in.
Welcome
Yay,
back.
Yaddy.
About time. Coño.
And I sent you a message. I had promised you something on a show like 4 months ago, and I finally found the information you were looking for, and I sent it to you in a private message.
And the reason why he remembered is because we were watching the tech show.
Yeah.
Over last evening or the evening before.
Adventures with Roxanne has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
And Facebook user, hello from these nuts, has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Captain, hey, Scott, Captain has a message for you. He says Scott should make the sound effects with his mouth.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the only kind of drawback about this. I have no sound effects for today.
Yeah. And let's see, House of Bags is asking you to inbox them with the day you come back. And
Okay.
let's see, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel is checked in with a question. Is check-in different on Carnival versus Norwegian, or is it the same?
Oh, that's Eddie's question.
That's for you, Eddie.
I have an idea about Carnival. It's the last time I checked into Carnival was over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
NCL, all you do is just show up at the port and go straight to the counter, and then you get your stuff done there. You do everything online. So I'm assuming it might be about the same stuff anyway. You gotta
it's the same.
online, and then go up to the counter. When you get to the terminal, that's where you get your an NCL. They give you your cards and everything out there at the counter.
Okay.
Carnival, I see that you gotta go
Carnival,
into your cabin, and that's where you have the cards waiting for you.
Yeah. On Carnival, it's pretty much the same thing. 2 weeks before you sail, they send you an email that reminds you to check in online, and then you don't get your cards until you reach the rooms. When the rooms get ready, they'll be in your mailbox whenever you get there to the front door of your room.
So NCL, they give it to us at the port when you check in.
Wow.
You do everything there because they even take a picture of you and everything right there, and then that's when you get your cards and you do your final payments or whatever you have to do. If you haven't done any of that, You gotta take care of it there, and then you go through PSA, and then on your way to the ship.
Yes, Yaddy, I sent it to you on Instagram. Oh, another train station. What's
Yeah,
this station called?
this station is Elizabethtown.
Hey,
Nice. Hey, babe.
Exactly.
Right,
I
right.
tell my
That was cute.
I tell my wife all the time. I'm like, you're so famous. There's so many things named after you. Towns,
There is.
ships, everything.
Yep. Yep. There is. And let's see, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now feature time for 5 channels today. All of these channels are linked down in the description below, and they are as follows: Addicted to Ships, Amethyst Haze Adventures,
Yes.
Buddy Biggs Adventures,
Buddy Biggs.
Captain Billy J Travels, who just so happens to join us today
Yes.
here in the chat, and last but not least, Cruising Peoples. So please go check out these channels. They are well worth the visit.
Eddie was really laughing yesterday. You see?
Yeah, I think we got him yesterday.
We're watching yesterday's show. It's replaying.
Yep.
So this building you're seeing right now is the M&M Mars plant where they make M&Ms.
Nice.
And they also make Dove chocolate there.
Yep. And let's see,
Now I got
today,
craving chocolate. Now I'm craving chocolate.
right?
I love chocolate.
We had some M&Ms just the other day.
Well, they were made. They were probably made here in Elizabethtown. So.
Yep.
And let's see, today the Voyager of the Seas is in port here in Galveston, and we are waking up to 81 degrees with 65% humidity and full sun in the sky. If you are sailing away on the Voyager of the Seas today, your sail away forecast is 92 degrees with 45% humidity and full sun in the sky. Let's see. There's a question from House of X to Rob. Are you guys going on the Eddie's group cruise, booze cruise next year? So let House of X know the answer to that.
And also, he has Bob. That Rob also has another question about drinking with Carnival that I have no answer for that.
Oh, okay.
You guys gotta go to Carnival. You might be able to answer that better.
Okay. Let me see. So if I want to drink on Carnival before I reach my room, do I just give them my room number? No, what you do is you get your boarding pass, which has a barcode on it, and they can scan your boarding pass or write your information off of your boarding pass down on a ticket, and then they process the tickets later on in the day. That's our experience with food and drinks and everything, is you give them the boarding pass.
Right.
So you're going to need a printed boarding pass in hand until you get to your cards. You need that boarding pass with you during the whole process.
Right.
Okay. Even though
hold on.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, like that.
Like that.
Like that. It has the barcode, and they can scan everything. And that's for your muster station. That's for everything.
Yeah.
That you can use that boarding pass as your sign and sail card as well.
Right.
And you can only get 2 drinks before you do your muster. So do your muster right away, so you can keep on drinking.
Yep. And let's see.
Back in the days when I used to drink a lot back in the 80s and 90s, but when I went to Carnival back on those days, I was working with a company from Miami doing a video shows at night filming, and I was not allowed to drink. The company told me no drinking.
Right.
So yeah,
Really?
so I have no idea what the drinking thing is in Carnival. I never had a drink with Carnival. I never had a drink with NCL either because I'm already I quit drinking way before. And if I ever hold a glass, Alice will have a problem with me. So I don't want to find out.
Jennifer from Embarkation Nation has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
And Keith is wondering where you are.
You're somewhere in Alabama.
I'm just east of Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania.
Yep. And let's see, here's an answer. Rob has answered House of X's question. Eddie is going on the one this year that I'm on.
And we all get to meet Rob.
That's right. And Elizabeth has checked in this morning. It says coming in late. Good morning.
Good morning,
Elizabeth.
You're never late.
Hey, babe.
There we go.
Good morning. Welcome. Hi.
And House of X Entertainment has come in. Cruising is fun. What is the first thing you're doing when you get on the ship?
I go to muster, but this time I have to tell 15 people, go this way to your muster station, and we'll meet up at Java Blue. How's that?
Yep.
Yeah. We'll
You, I just
meet up.
walk in the ship and go, see you later. You're your own.
Not these.
And Captain Billy J has an itinerary change here for you, Scott. It says Scott is on the Hogwarts train. He is off to Hogwarts Castle.
That's it. Yep. And I did enter from platform 9 3/4.
Oh, get out.
And check it out. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in. Good morning.
We're waiting, Scott.
Our reinforcements have arrived from the north.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Scott's on the Amtrak, everybody.
It's a lot of industry along that route. I'm seeing
yes. So this is the first station in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, which is Pennsylvania Dutch country. So it's called Mount Joy. So
the candy Mount Joy.
Yeah.
Almond Joy, Mount Joy.
Yeah.
A lot of anime gets made there, so.
Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Midlife, what's up?
Yep.
What's up?
Okay. Let's see. Okay, on this day in history, August 31st, and thank you, heavens, that August is finally over. Oh my God, this was such a long month. You know, time really does slow down. Time really does slow down before the cruise. It just seems like it takes forever. And let's see, in 12 CE, the Roman Emperor.
What is CE?
I'm not sure, but it says 12 CE. The Roman Emperor Caligula was born. His brief reign, which was marked by unpredictable and tyrannical behavior, ended with his murder.
Who killed him?
In 1751, Robert Clive of Britain seized Arcot, India, and then withstood a 53-day siege that began a few weeks later. 1850, King Kamachia III officially declared Honolulu a city and the capital of his kingdom. In 1888, the mutilated body of Marianne Nichols was discovered in the Whitechapel district of London's East End, and many believe he was the first victim of Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper, that's right.
In 1966, the Harrier jump jet fighter bomber made its first flight. You know, I really love the Harrier. That's the one that just lifts up off of the flight deck, and then you can bring it back down. I love it.
Yeah, the British actually the British were the first military to fly the Harrier.
Mm-hmm. In 1991, Uzbekistan and
Yeah.
Kyrgyzstan declared its independence from the Soviet Union. In 1992, an 11-day standoff in Ruby Ridge, Idaho, between government officials and an armed family headed by self-proclaimed white separatist Randy Weaver ended with his surrender. 3 people, Weaver's wife, Vicky, his 14-year-old son, Sammy, and U.S. Marshal William Dagan had been killed during the siege.
And Cheryl, to answer your C stands for Common Era or Christian Era, current era, and
Okay.
represents years 1 through now.
Thank you, because I had never heard of CE.
Me either. I wasn't.
I've heard of BC. I've heard of BC.
Yeah,
but
BC
never.
and
Yeah.
AD. That's all I had heard of.
Yep. In 2016, Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff was impeached and removed from office after her country's Senate found her guilty of having used state bank funds to cover up a budget deficit in the run-up to her re-election in 2014. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Well, I have something. Nadine, blog. I know we all connect with her.
NetSpeed blog?
No.
Or is that Nadine? Oh, okay.
She had a baby boy, and the baby boy is as big as I am. I looked at that boy, and he should be walking or crawling. He is so big and cute. Oh, my God. And I just want to let everybody know she put it out there that she had a little boy. He's a big boy. So, just congratulations.
And let's see.
Tiffany, how you doing?
Yeah. Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Tiffany. I don't want to know what you're cooking because I'm not cooking today. The kitchen is closed.
DoorDash, baby.
No, we had Taco Bell yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. Today it might be pizza or something. I don't know.
Today is pizza for me and yellow rice and chicken for Alicia.
What is having chicken?
I think so.
Chicken and yellow rice.
Chicken and yellow rice.
Oh my God!
That's what I did for dinner yesterday, and I always do extra for her the next day.
Yep.
Man, chicken and yellow rice. What?
Oh, and Mike and Rihanna said Eddie made some good salmon last night. It looked delicious.
Chicken. No, it wasn't salmon. Chicken.
It wasn't salmon.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I was like, that was chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken and yellow rice is the bomb. That's good.
And Jennifer,
or as they say in the Lugo office or Lugo house, it was polo.
But polo. Yep.
Pojo.
Pojo. All right.
And here in Texas, we say it pollo.
Pollo, yeah.
Pollo, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
And
Well, here in Pennsylvania, we say polo because we're retarded.
Okay. Jennifer says we had Taco Bell yesterday also.
Okay.
Yep, it was a taco day.
And did you tell Scott about the man that wears the suit?
I don't know about that.
You know, the man that wears the suit.
What suit?
At the port that we're meeting him at.
The man that wears this. We want to meet at the spaceman sculpture in Grand Turk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll meet there.
Okay.
I was trying to make it out.
Right. And let me see. Oh, that looks good. Wow. I'm sorry. Eddie's sending me messages, y'all. We are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for the cruise and travel industry news.
Wait, where is he?
Scott.
Oh, Scott.
He's having a good time.
Yep.
Hola, Randacita.
Hey, Renacita.
Oh, wait a minute. Captain Billy J says, I had Burger King yesterday. I had crispy pollo wraps.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
Told
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
let's
that's
go to
good. That's
Burger
a good
King
idea.
yesterday.
Burger King would have been good. I don't know.
I tried to get him, Captain. I tried to get him to go there.
We passed up Burger King to get to Taco Bell.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, they got those new wraps. I want to try them out.
Yes.
Okay, Eddie, you said you had a couple of stories to go over?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Okay, go.
Inside. There we go. I had it right on place on everything. All right, Mamma Mia. Oh, okay. Here we go. With so many ships sailing in regions impacted by the far-reaching Hurricane Idalia, Carnival Cruise Lines has reached out to guests to provide an update for the voyage in the next few days, discovering not only itinerary adjustments but onboard operations and when guests can expect to hear about their upcoming cruises. Hurricane Idalia, currently a Cat 1 storm and moving northeast through southern Georgia, has already impacted multiple cruises and is having an effect on four of Carnival Cruise Line's home ports: Port Tampa Bay, Port Canaveral, Jacksport, and Port of Charleston. With many cruises either already underway or planning to set sail during the busy Labor Day weekend in the next few days, Carnival has provided an overview of operations and how different sailings are affected. These details can be helpful to guests who are concerned about their travels and whether or not to plan for adjustments. Sailing from the Port Tampa Bay, it remains in poor condition Zulu and closed for all maritime traffic, while Hurricane Idalia has past the region. The storm's large wind field continues to affect weather conditions in Tampa Bay. Carnival Paradise is currently sailing a 5-night Bahamas itinerary and is set it is at sea on Wednesday, August 30th, which was yesterday, returning to Tampa as planned and a safe distance from the storm. While Port Tampa Bay is closed at the moment, the ship is not scheduled to arrive until today, August 31st, I believe around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, because Tony from La Lida Loca and Jenny, they're in that ship right now. So they should be arriving around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As for the next sailing, a 4-night Western Caribbean cruise to Cozumel, guests are advised not to go to the cruise terminal until the schedule is confirmed, which should happen shortly after the port reopens. Carnival Cruise Line is planning to update booked guests by 4 p.m. on Wednesday, April 30th, which was yesterday. Port Canaveral also remains at port condition Zulu, completely closed. 3 Carnival ships are impacted from the Central Florida home port: the Liberty, Freedom, and the Mardi Gras. Both Carnival Liberty and Carnival Freedom are safely away from the port on sailings a 4-night Bahamas cruise and a 5-night Eastern Caribbean cruise, respectively. Similarly, the Mardi Gras is sailing a 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise that departed Port Canaveral on Saturday, August 26th. After visits to San Juan, Ember Cove, and Grand Turk, the ship is scheduled to return as planned on Saturday. For all 3 vessels, the next sailings are still on schedule with no alterations, and the cruise line will reach out to book guests with more details on Wednesday. So, as you heard from Cheryl, they already got notified that things are good to go, and they shall be sailing there this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksport is close to poor condition Zulu also, but anticipates reopening on Thursday, August 31st, today, pending safety inspections and reopening authorizations. Only one Carnival ship, the Carnival Elation, is sailing from Jacksonville, and the Fantasy class vessel, the oldest in Carnival's fleet, is enjoying a 5-night cruise to the Bahamas. She returned to Jacksport on Thursday as planned, which should be back today. Guests booked for the next sailing, however, are advised to wait for confirmation from Carnival Cruise Lines before proceeding to the cruise terminal on Thursday in case of unexpected delays. Text alerts are available to keep guests informed of any updates. And now, sailings from Charleston. It's also at port condition Zulu and closed. Only Carnival Sunshine is sailing from the South Carolina cruise port, and the ship is currently on a 5-night Bahamas sailing that left Charleston on Monday, August 28th. The ship is sailing its planned itinerary well out of the storm's path and should return as planned on Saturday, September 2nd. By that time, Italia should be long since back out to sea. But I
Yeah.
don't know. He might make a U and see what happens. At this time, there are no plans to change the September 2nd, 2023 departure for Carnival Sunshine, another 5-night Bahamas cruise between Nassau and Half Moon Cay. But the cruise line will provide updates if necessary. Impacts on board ships. While the storm timing has been fortuitous and there have been only minimal impacts on most cruises, Carnival Cruise Lines is nonetheless insurance that the safety and comfort of guests and crew members remain the highest priority, especially the ships with their big time budget and their money that they spend. They don't want to damage a cruise ship. For onboard
Right.
operations, this can mean adjusting sailing speed or routes to keep vessels in the calmest waters possible. If weather does worsen, open decks are closed and outdoor activities move to indoor venues or reschedule. So that's what I have for this one today. So everything should be clear. Everything should be good to go at the port beginning today. So everything should be clear. Everything should be good.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, we got that message that says hold tight, and then Baby said she got another one
It says
that
it's
says
all open.
it's all good. So
Yeah, it should be clear. No damage that way, except for winds and rain. So which is a typical storm anyway. So
right.
they're prepared for that.
Yep. Scott, what was that station that you stopped at?
I don't think he can
I
hear
think he
us.
went out. Yeah.
He's muted right now.
Because when you're on Amtrak, I've noticed when I was on Amtrak going to Chicago from Dallas, there's a lot of downtime.
Okay.
It's a lot of downtime. You
Yeah.
have Wi-Fi.
Dead spots. Yeah.
And also announcements.
They're making announcements. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gucci
And-
TV, good morning.
Good morning.
Scott Smith has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Scott, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yep.
How you doing? Yo, how you doing?
You got to put that Brooklyn twist on it. I like that you have an air conditioner right there, Scott. I just want to speak on that. I'm looking at it and I love it. Yes.
He's probably
I
got
don't
it on.
love it.
I know.
Oh,
Do you not have a
I
temperature
also
control?
I also have 2 outlets,
Oh, I love that.
sweet.
and then of course I have a tray table on that and tray table here. So there's a 4-seater over there.
Nice.
That's the end of the car.
Yeah, I think that those are economy seats, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Joel?
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
There's
remember
somebody going through.
Yep.
I love Amtrak.
That looks cool.
It's a nice ride while he's doing banana. It's nice.
Oh, I mean, from where I live, it is the absolute best and easiest way to get to New York City.
I got the feeling somebody's watching us.
Yeah, because Bone Tire Travelers have checked in with a comment. I picture Scott wearing a Snuggie on the train.
Right?
No, I have shorts and a t-shirt on. Thank you.
And Randacita says, I love Amtrak. Great travel solutions sometimes.
I do. I
Yeah.
love Amtrak.
Yeah, I wouldn't take Amtrak everywhere, but like I said, from where I live, it is the
Best and
Best.
cheapest way to get to New York City.
yeah, it's cheapest. So I bought I didn't even buy the cheapest ticket. I bought the middle ticket that the mid side or the mid range ticket that allowed me to cancel and make changes
Right.
if I needed to, and the total fare with taxes and everything was $130 round trip.
I'm telling you, it's
Nice.
economical.
So yeah.
Law Jones checked in with a question for you. Do you have your electric blanket plugged in?
Yes.
No, just my cell phone.
So
I don't know. That plug looks suspect, Scott. I'm not buying it. That plug don't look like a
Yep.
phone charger.
Nope.
Here. All right. Here we go.
Yep. Yep.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
And,
That
Okay,
looks like
that'll
a
work.
Timu plug.
but
Hey, Emily just
um,
checked in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh man, it's pretty out there.
It is. That's pretty country.
Yeah, that's nice.
Lancaster is a very, very nice and very kind of picturesque part of the state for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly farms and stuff, and
Yep.
mostly Amish farms. It's mostly Amish. Like what we're passing right now is all Amish farms. So
Mm-hmm. That'll work. And let's see. I have a
the only
news
thing
story.
I was gonna say, the only thing I hate about the Amish farms is that they still obviously plow their fields with horses.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they have massive fields, and those horses, I feel so terrible for the horses.
Yep.
So
And let's see. Small ship destination focused cruise line Azamara is unveiling an exclusive group offer for Azamara groups to receive a reduction of 1 to 12 tour conductor credits and no deposit for 90 days. In addition to its best affinity group deal of the year on select sailings between August 24th and November 3rd, 2023, travel advisors can earn double group amenities plus points to customize experiences during a group voyage, such as premium cocktail parties, private wine tastings, complimentary Wi-Fi, specialty dining, and more. So they got some double points happening for us travel advisors. And in another news story, what if you went on a luxury expedition cruise and suddenly found yourself in a wonderful art museum? Seabourn, a leader in ultra luxury ocean voyages and expedition travel, and known for creating exquisitely designed spaces aboard its ships that exemplify themes of exploration and adventure, is giving just that kind of experience by unveiling an extraordinary collection of custom art on board Seabourn Pursuit, its newly launched purpose-built expedition vessel. The extensive permanent installation includes more than 700 artworks and take guests on a curated journey across the 7 seas. So if you wanted to check that out, they got like a little museum on board the cruise ship. I thought that was kind of cool.
Just got a question.
I know that Eddie has a question for everybody in the panel and also the chat. So let's see what Eddie has to say this morning.
Yes.
On something I heard on an earlier show with another couple, Kurt Marsha. And how do you feel about smoking in the casino? And I don't really care for it. I'm glad that some of the casinos in NCL, half of it, some area is non-smoking, some other area is. And there's different rooms in some of them. So I don't mind that part. Besides, I don't really hang out too much in the casino because of that. My eyes tend to get hot and watery when I'm around too much smoke. So I try to stay away from as much as possible. So, but how do you feel about it? I don't really care for it. Um, I try to stay as much outside as I can. I do play once in a while, depending on how crowded it is, depending on the time of the day. But usually around 7, 8 o'clock at night when it's really packed and a lot of people gambling and stuff like that. No, if I could pass through another floor, I'll go. But other than that, I'll try to stay away from the casinos as much as I can. So, and there's always somebody vaping somewhere, even they're hiding it or something. And I don't really care for it. I smoked when I was in high school. I smoked when I used to get drunk just to wake me up from my drinking. But after that, I completely stopped, and now I hate it. I will not even have a girlfriend that smokes That's how much I hated it. And I'm glad that Alice don't drink and don't smoke either. So we were a good pair. But other than that, I mean, you smoke, you smoke. Yeah, there's nothing we could do about it, or I could do about it anyway. So, but I do try to stay away from it as much as possible. So, how do you
Yep.
guys feel about that?
Okay, for me,
Wait a minute.
what is it?
Hang on. I was gonna.
Okay, for me, I don't smoke, and like Eddie, um, I don't go. I just don't go in the casino um, for any reason because I have allergies plus asthma. At my late age, I have asthma. Go figure that, if you will. And I try to stay away from smoke as much as I can, you know. But I'm like Eddie. Um, I don't care if you smoke or whatever, but I don't have to put myself in that arena, that venue, you know.
Yep.
And you,
And let's see.
I'm sorry.
James Cantonese has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning, James. And James has a group cruise in November.
And let's see. I know that I enjoy the separate casinos. Whenever you want to be in a non-smoking environment, you can do that. What I really do like about the celebration is they made the non-smoking side bigger than the smoking side. There's like this invisible wall between both of the casinos because whenever you walk from one to the other, you can really tell the difference between the smoking side and the non-smoking side. When we were on the Breeze and the Vista, the non-smoking casino was significantly smaller than the main casino, which allowed smoking. And so I'm glad that they switched it up on Excel. Let's check in with Scott.
Sorry, I was going through a thing there.
Yeah. Scott, how you feel about smoking in the casinos?
Okay, so they always say reformed smokers are the worst, right? So I smoked for a very long time. I actually quit. I quit when my wife was pregnant with my daughter. She was about 4 months pregnant. So my daughter's 24 years old now. So I quit about 25 years ago. And I don't mind, like, I don't begrudge anybody to smoke, but I certainly don't like the smell of it anymore. I don't I don't believe that they should make the casinos completely smoke free, but I wish the air handling in the casino was a little better so that, maybe you smelled less of it. So,
Yep. And let's see. There are some comments here dealing with this.
Might be a good
James,
question.
Yeah, James said you could go outside on the ship in this area and smoke. Yeah, there's a separate smoking area on certain decks on certain sides of the ship. So if you are a smoker, you must learn where those areas are. I know on Carnival, if you're caught outside those areas smoking, it's a $500 fine, and you could be banned from the cruise line for smoking at a place. And yes, Mike and
yeah.
Rihanna, there. I know on the ships that we sail on, there are two different casinos. One is for smoking and one is for not smoking. So they already have that in the works right now. Let's see.
It's not in the works, it's in place.
Yeah, it's already at work.
Yeah.
Traveling with Tinkerbell says, I personally do not like the smoking in the casino, but the new ships have separate areas for the non-smokers. Let's see. James says vapor is not allowed on a Carnival ship. And Emily says, I'm with Eddie. I don't care for it either. For people who really enjoy it as well, they too have to sit there and breathe in the smoke. It's not healthy for anyone.
See the way Eddie put it out there is the way everybody feels. He said it the you know the right way.
Yeah.
You know, it was the right way.
Scratching Pete PA has checked in. Good morning.
Good morning, Scratching.
And let's
He
see.
just got back from Italy.
I don't want to hear it.
Captain Billy J says, non-smoker here. I prefer smoke-free casinos, but I'm okay with a casino that has smoking as long as they have good smoke filtration.
Yeah.
Najuma Brown has checked in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Scott Smith says, wow, I stopped dipping skull when my son was born. Scott's for the win.
Scott's for the win.
Scott's for the win. That's right.
My brother used to do that skull stuff. Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, and congratulations to everybody who has overcome that addiction. That is wonderful to
For
hear.
real.
I used the patch.
Yeah.
I went
I
cold
did
turkey.
cold turkey.
Yep.
I just the last time I was smoking, I dropped it, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it cold turkey.
But I smoked a lot though. I smoked more than a pack a day. And I had smoked since I was like 12.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It was terrible. Yeah, but you got to remember when I was like my generation, right? When you were 12, it was the equivalent of you being like 30 today, right?
Mhm.
So,
Everybody had jobs.
maybe not,
They had bank accounts.
yeah, maybe not quite. Yeah, maybe not quite that extreme, but it was different. 12 was much older and more mature when I was 12. So, but not that means it was okay for me to smoke at 12, but I'm just saying, like, I had smoked for a long time and a lot, and the patch is what really helped me overcome it. So,
Cool.
well,
Hey,
and to be determined that I didn't want to smoke around my soon-to-be newly born child as well. So.
and let's see. James Cantonese says, Eddie, I pick up my new toy Friday, a Ram.
Nice.
Is that a new truck?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And let's see. Rihanna's been a non-smoker for 5 years now. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Rihanna.
Megs and C's is still lit. Hey, good morning, Meg. First of all, hello, welcome in.
Welcome.
And secondly, she's at the airport.
Where you going?
That's a good question.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Well, that'll work.
You're gonna go
Arkansas?
Arkansas. Yep.
You gotta go see a teddy bear.
And let's see, Cruising on the High Season Travel says, I don't care for the smoking areas as it's not good for anybody's health. And for me, it's not good at all as I have a health issue and I've never had one in a day in my life. How is that possible? That's good. If you never start, that's even better than
it's
quitting.
Even better.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, have a safe flight, Meg. Jordan Lee Vlogs has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome in.
Yes.
Salamat.
Welcome in. Yep. Safe travels,
Meg. Yep.
And speaking of secrets and vices and stuff, Eddie, he's been talking about this secret that he's been keeping from everybody. And let's see if we can get him to reveal it today.
Yes.
October 28th, 2024. Living out of Tampa, Florida, on the Carbo Paradise. We're going to go on a 6-day cruise, leaving on Monday. Leaving from Tampa, going down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. 6 days. So get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel for a $25 down. Refundable will get your spot. You have to pay your deposit. You got till May 2024 to you do your deposit in your cabin and pay up the cruise by July next year. So you got plenty of time to get your stuff together and let's go. Let's get it ready. So a lot of creators going to be on this cruise. All four of us will be in it. Tinkerbell, traveling with Tinkerbell will be there. Cruise Nuts. Hopefully, Bill for One Strand Adventures. Cruising, controversial cruising. We also be there. House of X will be in charge of two activities on the cruise. Also, Carnival will have a Halloween costume night, 80s night, elegant night, all that good stuff. Mike and Ariana are in charge of a Facebook group right now that you could go in and join for free and be aware of all the activities that we'll be doing. And we'll have a shirt, design shirt soon to be as a collectible for the cruise. So get in touch with Bruce, Ocean to Ocean Travel. The sooner you do it, the better.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
Okay. Rob has a question. Did I hear Eddie say we, meaning he's paying for it? As I'm under budget to pay for it, LOL.
Time to get up so I can hear better.
Yep.
No.
I can't wait to meet everybody. Oh
Yep.
my God, this is going to be awesome.
We're gonna go there on Saturday. You know, it
We're gonna
doesn't
be
leave till
more-
Monday, but we'll be there Saturday to hang out in Tampa and see around a few
Okay.
things.
Yep. Scroll's Nest has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Yeah, we can't wait for that cruise. That's going to be awesome.
And the ports, you guys, are the best ports ever.
And it looks like Scott has stopped again. Where y'all at, Scott?
Or slowing down.
And you,
Must be a bridge.
he's on mute.
Uh-oh.
No, he's on mute.
He's going again now.
Yep.
An announcement saying probably about the stuff.
Exactly. Announcements and stuff. So, our next station is Coatesville. So that's Chester County, which is getting close to the Philly burbs.
That's right.
So,
Yeah. South of Philadelphia.
Oh, and Traveling with Tinkerbell says we can meet up the night before. I live 15 minutes away from the port.
Get out.
Yeah, we can meet Tink in Tampa. And let's see. We are rock and rolling with the It's the alien, Scott.
yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle. Like Lancaster and Chester County are very rural. So,
Right. And let's see. Happy birthday, Larry from the Plump Travelers.
Happy birthday to
Yes.
you.
Happy birthday. And let's see. Eddie, who is coming on for the remainder of the day?
And following us at 11 o'clock in the morning, A Moment in the World with Darian. Embarkation Nation has a premiere at 11:30. J&N Travels at 12:15, followed by Roy and Becky Travels at 1 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern will be One Strand Adventures, followed by Gillian Farms and Michael Ann Spoil Mama at 6 p.m. Premiere by Parkers on the Go at 6:30. 7 p.m. Eastern will be Parkers on the Go Live, Call Me B, and Journey with the Gingers premiere. Embarkation Nation Controversial Cruising at 7:30. Love is Flat Live, 8 p.m. to 9. Beach Please at 9 p.m. The Nautic Cruiser Travel Blogs at 10 p.m. Eastern. Not sure if he'll be live or not, but keep an eye for it. And at 10:05 p.m. Eastern, Beach Please will have a premiere tonight also.
And Haze has checked in with the National Trail Mix today.
Oh,
So
wow.
be sure to go get you some trail mix today. And thank you for that, James.
Yeah. That's a good ship snack.
It's a good ship snack?
To go and get some ship snack.
Yeah.
Well, we got a whole bunch of ship.
Yeah, ship snacks sound good.
We got a bunch of.
Maybe we can talk about ship snacking tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, Meg says no naughty today.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
No, there was something happening.
And Meg, we personally thank you and your husband for putting out these lists. That way we can all keep up on what's going on with YouTube for the remainder of the day. We announce it every single day, and we thank you for your dedication to doing these lists. We definitely thank you.
We sure do.
Yes. And let me see.
Meg's gonna say, "Wait a minute, you know something I don't know?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not yet. They're not married yet.
They're not married. Oh, snap. My bad.
You gotta answer propose. Oh, Jeremy, you see? You got you in trouble now.
I think the gauntlet might be laid down. The call has been put out there. Let's hope he checks out the replay. And my bad. Katina Smith has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I think yet was the operative word. Yet is the operative word. As long as there's a yet, there's hope.
Hey.
And let's see. Scott, we wish you a great cruise. Have a good day, an embarkation day, and
we'll see you at the Spaceman.
Yeah, we'll see you at the
Yes, so I just wanted, and I wanted to tell everyone too that I am going to try to go live this evening during our sail out, which I think is around 4 p.m. or so. So keep an eye out for a notification that I'm live, and you'll be able to see New York Harbor, Statue of Liberty, whatever, providing I can get a good enough cell signal. I think there's going to be a lot of people on the ship connected to the same cell tower, so I'm not sure if it'll be able to handle it, but I am going to try to do it.
Cool.
So.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
Well, it looks like y'all are running on time. I mean, you're cooking through that countryside, man. So
that's what Amtrak does.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we do slow down a couple of times, but otherwise it does move pretty fast. But it doesn't move as fast. Like Amtrak has high speed trains called Acela, and we're not moving as fast as an Acela train or anything. But then of course Acela trains don't go as fast as they do, like say in Japan and stuff like that either. So.
Right.
But this will probably be kind of towards the end of the countryside now, and now we'll start getting into the Philly burbs and then eventually pull right into 30th Street Station in Center City, Philadelphia. So
nice. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank everybody for coming in.
Yes, thank you all for coming in. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, give us a big thumbs up, especially for Scott. Give him an extra thumbs up this morning. We know he's out there on location and working just as hard.
Right.
Subscribe to our channels if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you guys, and good morning.
And good morning.
bye.
Bye.